Right, this story starts out as a tough decision I had to make about my oldest son. He comes slamming on the door one night. Me and the wife are sitting there on a nice quiet night. He comes storming in the house. Explains that he just got a speeding ticket in my car. So next day I called the township I called the township that he got the ticket in, find out how many points are involved. Officer states he was doing double the speed limit. He was doing 50 in a 25 zone. So that's double the speed limit, which carries some serious penalties. He stated that I was a 4-point violation, and he's still on my insurance. So my biggest concern was my insurance policy, my insurance premium getting higher, going up. The officer picks up on that, so he tells me to have him sign the back of the ticket, not guilty, in order to get a court date. And he would go to the judge and petition the judge to lower it to a no-point violation. So court date upon us. I drive my son to the courtroom. I give him instructions how to speak to the judge prior to going in. So we go in, the courtroom's full. Officers are standing on the side. So we take a seat. Of course, he's the first one called. Judge calls his name. He stays seated and he goes, "Yo, over here." So I give him an elbow. I said, "You stand up," and it's "Yes, Your Honor," "No, Your Honor." A couple cops glance over. I get a thumbs up from one. The officer, then the judge, "Who brought you here?" So my dad brought me. "Dad, stand up. Both of you come on up to the podium." So I said, "Great, now I'm involved." So we both go up there. He reads off the citation. Double speed limit. He looks at my son. Questions him on if he knows the repercussions of such a citation, 4-point violation, what he's done to my insurance, what he's done to his record, and besides the fact that somebody could have got hurt. So he looks over at the officer, asks the officer, starts grilling the officer on why he should lower it down to a no-point violation. The officer states my concern about my insurance and that I had the interrogator, he offered why he should allow it to be lowered to a no-point violation. The officer states my concern about the 4-point violation of my insurance going up, and that my strong concerns with how he was driving my vehicle. So he looks at my son. He has his pen in his hand. He puts his pen down. And he's really, you could tell that he's just really milling it over whether or not he's going to allow it to go through or not. Like I say, he puts his pen down, sits back in his chair, and he just says, I don't see any reason why this should be lowered to a no-point violation. Until he looks at me, he goes, "Did you punish him?" I was like, "Yes, I punished him." He goes, "What was the punishment?" So I donated my car to Purple Heart. He no longer drives my vehicles. He looks at my son and he goes, "What are you driving now?" His son says, "His bike." And with one quick motion, he just picks up his pen, signs it to a no-point violation, and makes a statement of finally he gets a parent in his courtroom that knows how to discipline his son.
Awesome.